In this week's Parshas Vayairah, speaks about the birth of Yitzchok Avinu. We know 3 malachim came to Avrohom. It was Pesach, as Rashi brings down, and they told him, a year from now, you will have a son. The Rebbe's father explains a very beautiful explanation. Everything in Torah is bidiyuk, has a reason. It's not just random. It's not a coincidence. So we see an interesting thing. The Gemara says in Rosh Hashanah, Daf Yud Aleph, Yitzchok nolad בפסח. Yitzchok was born, as we mentioned, in the Month of Pesach, חודש Nissan. Avrohom was born on חודש Tishrai. Now, it explains the Chassidus, the difference between the month of Tishrai and the month of Nisan. The difference in general will be between Chesed and G'vurah. In the time of Pesach, it was a time of tremendous revelation, kindness unlimited from Hashem. Hashem took us out of Mitzrayim. There was no judgment against the Yidden Chas v'Shalom. And Hashem just showered us with tremendous amount of Nisan and the floors, great miracles and wonders. He gave us the Mon afterwards. And he brought us to Har Sinai, gave us the Torah. Tremendous of Gilui of Chesed, Gilui Elikus. On Tishrei, on the other hand, it's known, it's a time of din and mishpat. It's a time of judgment, of din. And that's the difference between Chesed and G'vurah. The time of Nisan, Hashem revealed himself, was kulei chasodim from heaven, from Milamayla. Tishrei is a time of G'vurah, time of din, of mishpat. Hashem judges everyone. As we had in Rosh Hashanah, there is the book of life, Chas v'Shalom, the book, the opposite, a time of din, of G'vurah. Now we also know Avrohom is midas chesed, like we say in davening every morning, chesed la'Avrohom. And he was so kind also in his nature. He gave food to the Arabs. He went out to the world to reach out. Yitzchok, his nature was the opposite, midas G'vurah. He separated himself from the world. He never left Eretz Yisrael, as the Rebbe explains in Likutei. And also, a large part of his life, he was blind. So we see a mixture over here. Yitzchok, who was midas G'vurah, he was born in the month of Nisan, which is midas Chesed, from the Eibishter, a time of chasodim. Avrohom, who is midas Chesed, he was born in a time of Tishrei, which is din, which is G'vurah. And the Rebbe's father learns a beautiful lesson from this. And just in his style, a gematria, Avrohom adds up to 248. Ramach. There are Ramach mitzvahs hasei. Yitzchok, it says in the Pasuk, Vayiki zoken Yitzchok, when Yitzchok became older, Vatechena einov merois, his eyes became darkened, blind to see. Zokin Yitzchok, the Rebbe's father says, adds up to 365. Shasa, we have 365 prohibitive mitzvos, commandments. That Rebbe explains in Tanya, when Hashem gave us the Torah, Hashem gave us a balance. Our relationship to Hashem, a positive one, symbolizes chasod. We bring light and oil into the world. That's true mitzvah saseh. Avrohom Avinu, Ramach. Mitzvahs loy saseh, things that we are prohibitive to do, symbolizes G'vurah. Things that we have to be strong, not to chas v'shalom violate. And this we separate from the world. We remove ourselves. That's the shins samachei G'vurah of things that we don't do. Hashem wanted to teach us that Torah is what's called B'chinas Hiskalulus. By Hashem, not everything is yes, not everything is no. A Yid, when he has a father to a child, a teacher to a student, he has to find a mixture between chasodim and gevuras. If everything is yes, like chesed, yes, 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 like Aviנו, who was, everything was chasodim, from him came out Yishmoel, like explains the Chassidus. If everything is no, too much gevurah, chas v'sholem, Esav could come out. So a Yid has to have a balance between the both. And that's why Hashem specially made, yes, Yitzchok was b'chinas gevurah. He was born in a time of chasodim chodש Nisan to show you that there needs to be a mixture, chesed and gevurah, mitzvahs asay, mitzvahs lois asay, and that's the beauty of Torah. And Avrohom, who's midas chesed, he was born in a time, in a chodesh of din umishpat, b'chinas gevurah, to show that there has to be the hiskalulus. And what this Rebbe's father explains, what also says in the end of this week's Parsha, it says that when they went to the Akedah, so it says they took the fire, they took the wood, and it could have said Vayairah, they went. But it doesn't say that. It says Vayairah shneihem yachdov. They went together. And the Mepharshim ask, what's this extra words? Vayairah shneihem yachdov. They went together. Of course they went together. It just should have said Vayairah. We would have understood that they went together. Explains the Rebbe's father, there's a deeper meaning over here. Yitzchok and Avrohom by the Akedah, they taught each other, they influenced each other, they had a hashpah one and another. Avraham, who was midas chesed, now he also had midas g'vurah in him, and there was a mixture. Yitzchok, who was midas g'vurah, now he learned also to have midas chesed. And that's why right after the Akedah, Hashem tells Avraham, now I see ki yoreh lekimata. Now I see that you also have yira. You can also have midas g'vurah. And Yitzchok, the Rebbe's father explains, right after that Akedah, he had midas chesed. Now it was the time that you should get married to Rivka. And that's the shiluv, the beautiful partnership and mixture, the blend of chesed and g'vurah that every Yid has to have. Torah is b'chinas hiskalulus. Same, it's just lois, and together we have the beauty of Yiddishkeit and of Torah. A good Shabbos.